Hello, 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 my darlings. It has been some time, and I do apologize for those darlings who came earlier on and I was unable to live stream. I planned to do a stream on at 7 o'clock, and things went completely wrong, and I had to run some errands, and yeah, things just went sideways. So I apologize. It's been a while since I've been on this channel. As you all know, you can catch me at Speakers Corner online used to every Friday, but my 8 week stint is now over, so I am a free man. And also, there are some other issues right now this week. There won't be any live streams this week from Speakers Corner online due to certain issues that arose with the YouTubes. We fell a bit foul of YouTube rules, and so we are unable to now go live for a week. So if you are wondering if you're missing the Wednesday show and Thursday Roger's show, it's because somebody effed up. Somebody effed up. Some heads are gonna roll. That's right, they're gonna roll, rock and roll. Hey, big up. Finally, free speech. Free speech. Well, I mean, it's free as free we can get. Let's be honest, we're not as free as we think we are. But nevertheless, free is free. Whoops, sorry. I played the ting. Shouldn't have played the ting. So, whilst we wait for a few more people maybe to rock and roll up in here, I just want to let you know that I didn't want to play that song by Kate Bush, but it's been in my head since I watched season 4 of Stranger Things. And that season has been awesome. The season 4 of Stranger Things is amazing. I will do a review on it on this channel at some point. But right now, I am... tonight was just an ad hoc moment because I felt guilty actually for not doing the live chat at 7 o'clock when I planned. So I thought I'd just do a quickie on this one. It's really the usual, as you know. Mia Khalifa. There's a video going around. I'm not actually sure how old that is. It says the 10th of July, so it's got to be a couple of days old at least. The person who posted this clip. So I'm gonna kick it off with that. And also, it's always good to have Mia Khalifa as your thumbnail. I don't think it hurts to have a thumbnail with Mia on it. I'm pretty sure that's a is a well accepted thumbnail on that side. So yeah, Mia has done a video. She's talking about how easy it is to get men, and let's be honest, she's right. And so it compelled me to do a little show tonight, just to get a little venting going on, because nobody else is going to talk about this subject, and it's about the manosphere. So that's some of my interest: the MGTOWs, the manosphere, generally young men having to navigate through this particularly hazardous period in human history when it comes to courtship and relations. Got my attention anyway. Yep, I know it got your attention, Jack. You were jacking off to that, weren't you, Jack? It was all about Jack. So yeah, that's why I figured. I figured having Mia as a thumbnail can't go wrong with that. And here we are. Okay, wait. I think this is good. I mean, this is, if I don't start talking about it, it's going to take ages, and I don't want to be long on this one. I can't afford to have a long one. So I'm just going to get right into it, boys and girls. First and foremost, salutations to all. Who is Mia? Mia Khalifa is a adult movie star. She makes adult movies for adults because she's an adult and she makes adult movies. I don't really know how else. I mean, I don't want to say the words because it's kind of, I guess, YouTube sensitive, I guess they say. There are certain words that YouTube does not like grape, and groomer, I guess. Big up, never take the knee, Peter. Yeah, yeah, now, yeah, there you go, So yeah, so it's a very short clip of Mia. I'm gonna play. I know everybody's here for friggin' Mia. Nobody's here for me. You're not here for me, are you? Yeah, dude. Don't put that. Well, I mean, you put it in now, but try to put a zero or a star when you want to say the p word, the adult movie world word. Anyway, greetings. Oh my God, false shepherd. Damn, must be a slow night on the YouTubes. So yeah, boys and girls, I hope the sound quality is good. I think it is. I mean, from what I gather, should be pretty okay. But I'm sure you will all be happy to tell me if the sound quality is shit. You always do. So I'm just gonna rock and roll with this. Okay, I'm gonna bring it in. There's enough people here already. This is Mia talking about how easy it is to get men.
Easiest thing in the entire world.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's not you guys. It's not you. It's me, darling. Okay.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping. But
Oh, hold on. I love that bit. Some Dusty. She's kind of a road girl as well. She's kind of a road girl. Some Dusties have caught her slipping. So she has slept with some ugly men too. But let's be honest. I think her body count is kind of like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie when it comes to body counts. She's like Rambo 4 when it comes to body counts. So I would imagine that there would have been a few Dusties in that mass pileup of men that she's had mass orgies with. So I'm pretty sure that there would have been some Dusties that would have got caught up in that.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? Granted, some dusties have caught me slipping. But there has never been a single man that I have wanted that I have not gotten, because men, cheap and easy.
Now this is a video of her husband divorcing her. I don't know if this is real.
Let's go through this step by step. How did a girl who was brought by her parents to the United States from Lebanon, your home country, schooled in the United States, clearly smart, went to university in Texas, read history, how did you get involved?
The fact is that, what do you mean, how did you get involved? It's the easiest thing nowadays. These what I call dusty women, effectively, with women with triple figure body counts. They are, this is the only way they know how to make money. This is why I said, men, Mia is telling men to stop simping. This is me telling men stop simping. Stop simping for these women. See, this is the problem with modern day women and their assumption of how they can get any man. She's saying she can get any man. She can't actually get any man if you calculate it based on what is valuable or what makes a woman valuable. A man who is valuing a woman properly is the one who puts a ring on it. Her husband has already divorced her, by the way. That's the difference. Men control relationships. Men are the gatekeepers of relationships. Women are gatekeepers of sex. So when she says she can get any man, yes, you can get any man to sleep with you. How many of them putting rings on your finger? That's when you know you can get any man. If you want to claim you can get any man, that's if you can show me 10 different wedding rings, 10 different engagement rings. If you can show me multiple engagement rings and multiple wedding rings, then you can get any man. Other than that, you're actually the dusty one on the scale of men who can just stick. Let me give. Okay, I was watching a video that Sarah Garvey supports this girl. Her name is Pearl, and they always talk about the manosphere and men and this and that. Now, this is the thing that women, modern day women, those you guys, you women who are on 24/7 hooking up on Tinder, or on you have an OnlyFans account, or you're some kind of Instagram model. Remember this. A friend of mine, one of my brother's friends, he joined the Navy. This is like 30 years ago, 20 odd years ago. And he told us a story that when naval men, when seamen seamen are out for long periods of time out in the sea, especially on the smaller boats, not these large airplane carriers, they literally fill a jar. If they don't have access to women and they're sick of masturbating, they put liver in a jar. They pack a bunch of chicken liver or sheep liver or whatever, and then they proceed to have sex with the jar of liver. Okay? Women, this goes out to anyone who has an Instagram following or an OnlyFans account. Remember, men will fuck a jar of liver. That's how easy it is to get a man to have sex with you, because men will fuck a jar of liver. There's also another story that effectively, apparently, the naval, seamen or the privates or whatever, the people who work in the Navy, they actually get blowfish, and they bang the blowfish. They stick it in the blowfish's mouth. Apparently, it's quite tender and soft. I don't know. But this is what you're comparing yourself to when you have body counts in the hundreds, if not the thousands. I would imagine with someone like Mia Khalifa, she's got 1,000 body counts. Her body count must be easily in the thousands, possibly, certainly up in the high hundreds, for sure. I mean, she's an adult movie star, for crying out loud. So, but you got to realize that is not what men value. That just because they can sleep with you, or that you can sleep with any man, you're not of value to men because of that. It's how many men did you get to put a ring on it? Now, successful women are people like Elizabeth Taylor, people like Zsa Zsa Gabor. Now, you guys may or may not even know who these people are, but these women had multiple husbands. Not they slept with thousands of men. They may have slept with hundreds of men too. They may have had many lovers, but they had several husbands. There's a famous line by Zsa Zsa Gabor. She says, "I'm a great housekeeper. Every time I divorce a man, I keep his house." That is a woman who's successful with men, because she can get them to put a ring on it. Let me see if I can find Zsa Zsa Gabor. There we go. Let me get some images of this lady. This lady was classy for till the bitter end. Extremely beautiful and extremely classy. But you see, these are successful women because they get these men to put a ring on it. These are the successful. I actually recently was at a Dorchester suite in which apparently this lady, Elizabeth Taylor, was her and I don't know, her husband or someone, a famous actor, I forgot the guy's name, used to go there all the time. These women are successful women because they get to put a ring on it. Just because the guy is sticking it in you, that doesn't make you successful, love. that just makes you a cheap. Well, that puts you on the same. Let's put it this way. Just remember this again. Men will have sex with a jar of liver. If a man is just dipping it in you, you got to remember, you could also be a jar of liver. That's how much he gives a shit. You could easily be a jar of liver. Just because men have sex with you, you're not successful with men, ladies. Don't. Yes, Richard Burton. That's right, Lodger. Thank you, Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor. Yeah, I was actually in the Dorchester suite where them two used to get it on. They used to book that particular suite quite often. But anyway, that's a story for another time. But what I just wanted to simply express is that women, modern women especially, because of social media, because of dating apps, they appear. They get the idea that they are incredibly successful with men because so many men are simping on them, because there's so many simps that are simping on them, and so they have had this overinflated sense of worth. They think that all these men who are in their who drop into their DMs are actually that they are that popular with men, that they're on the levels of Zsa Zsa Gabor and Elizabeth Taylor and all these incredible women of the past. No, just because men are slipping in your DMs. You know, if I put a jar of liver on Tinder, I may get a lot of men slipping into the DMs of that too. I think we should test this. We put a picture of a jar of liver on Tinder and see how many men drop into the DMs. I'm wagering. Excuse me. I wager it'll be far more than we expect. Frighteningly far more than you think. Just stick a pair of silicone tits on a jar of liver and say this is available to you every day. Whenever you want, just come and take it. We'll buy a few. So this is the problem. I really should find a picture of a jar of liver. Let me see if I can find and see. Oh man, I can't really. It's not really a jar of liver. That seems to be brain, heart, and kidneys. Okay, that doesn't look good. This is liver pate. I suppose this will be this is a kosher, YouTube friendly, family friendly version. It's a liver pate. Just remember, ladies, if you have a large body count, if you have a lot of men dropping in your DMs and you're Netflix and chilling with every different guy every week, you could easily be just that. That's a liver pate. This is the problem. You really don't realize what can make a woman a valuable asset to a man. A woman who's successful with men is one that can get them to marry them, to put a ring on it. There's an old saying, actually. Now, I don't know if Zsa Zsa Gabor said this or another sort of lady, but they said a successful man is one that can make more money than his woman can spend. A successful woman is one that can find such a man. So that's what I'm saying to you. This is the problem. You're on the wrong scale. You're measuring your success with men in the wrong way if you think you can get any man to stick their doolally into your fufu. God, I gotta use childish fucking terms on YouTube. Yes, if you think if you can get a man to sleep with you, Miss Khalifa, or any of you thoughts out there, that's not you being successful with men. That is not you being successful with men. You are a failure if you haven't had one to put a ring on your finger before you're 30. That's that's the gauge in which you should be measuring yourself. That's the bar in which you should be measuring yourself by. But you're not. You think that just because men will sleep with you, you are somehow successful with men. You are not. Because you could easily be a jar of liver pate. You could just be that too. They really don't give a shit. So stop measuring. Measure yourself up against these women. At least have the honesty and the backbone to measure yourself up against these women. How many? Now, don't get me wrong. These women were considered to be tarts of their time. They were hussies for their period. They were very promiscuous women who had multiple husbands, but at least they had husbands. And every time they divorced one, they kept half his shit too. That's why they were so rich. They had multiple houses of multiple husbands that they divorced. So yeah, that's my thing. But the other side of this, how many successful women have you been with? I've never put a ring on it, so those women were failures, and there were, I would say, at least 4 that were really gunning for that ring. I know it sounds crazy. They wanted to marry me, and I refused. So, I don't know. Maybe I was stupid. Maybe I should have married them. I should have married one of them at some point. Maybe my value system is also wrong. And this is me, who has, I mean, the other day, me and my brothers, we were talking about the sexual marketplace and your value on the sexual marketplace. We figured I'm the pound shop. I'm that sales stuff. If you go to a supermarket and there's that basket of items that are about to go off or become, the expiry date is about to come about, they're about to go through they're about to expire, and there's that sin bin that you go to that are all the cheap marked down sub items. At this stage, I figured either I'm the pound shop in the sexual marketplace or the discount aisle. I'm fucking as the price. It was good. But yeah, you got to realize, someone like Mia Khalifa, as attractive as she is, you think a man who's successful, because she's not gonna. Who you think she's gonna go with? Your average plumber? You think she's gonna go with some dude that does plastering work, or is a bin man? No, she's gonna be going for someone who's at least $100,000-$200,000 a year, possibly even more, millionaire, multimillionaire, because she thinks of herself as, I'm Mia Khalifa. I am the famous adult star. I deserve a millionaire at least. But a millionaire isn't going to put a ring on that, knowing that she's literally been ran through, railroaded. I mean, she has literally been spit roasted, ass to mouth. She's done it all. By several guys at the same time. I mean, do you honestly think men will marry someone like that? Someone who knows. There are now women who are coaching other women, telling them how to hide from a potential marriageable man their Instagram and their possibly OnlyFans past and history. So if they've ever done any of these things, if they've been an Instagram model, if they've got an OnlyFans, how they have to hide all of this social media footprint from a potential man that they want to get them to marry them. Not to have sex with them, because again, I'll remind you, a jar of liver. So don't rate yourself if you think a man having sex with you or wants to have sex with you puts you on a high pedestal. But they do want you to, if they want to marry you, then yes, they are going to. I think this guy is commentating on this, so I'm not going to play it. I just wanted that bit at the beginning. I'm not interested in the other portion of this video. But this is the problem, man. This is the problem. These women think just because men are slipping into their DMs. Now I want to give these young simps a bit of a fucking heads up as well. generally any man, young or old, if you're a thirsty simp, could you please stop this shit? Hello, Miss Banksy. Oh my God, it's been so long, Miss Banksy. I hope you're doing well, my love. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, I wanna get into this with the men, because to be honest, I don't care. There are plenty of thoughts out there. There'll always be thoughts out there. There'll always be women, that can sell sex on Instagram and on Twitch and OnlyFans. That's not. I'm not blaming the person who's gonna sell a product that others are gonna buy. It's supply and demand. Let's be honest. It's supply and demand. It's demand and supply, actually. And as long as there's demand, there'll be thoughts out there. There'll be e-thoughts and adult movie stars who are gonna stick it out there. I want men to have some dick control. That's really what I'm interested in. It's really the men that I'm upset with in this scenario, not the women, not those who are gonna put out their tits and asses and try to score a few quid out of it. I want to talk to the men. Please stop simping. Please stop fucking simping. Stop giving your money to e-thoughts, to Twitch thoughts, to Instagram thoughts, to OnlyFans. If a woman has an OnlyFans, that woman, you should run the F away from that woman as far as possible. If she has a large Instagram following, be very, very wary. I myself immediately swipe left on any woman who has a large Instagram or has an Instagram with a shitload of fucking images on it, because that's a narcissist anyway. Even if she doesn't have a lot of male visitors, she's narcissistic as fuck. Women who are narcissistic are a nightmare to deal with anyway. You are losing on every level if you're with a woman with a large Instagram sort of portfolio, because if she's not an absolute thought who's having different men every week, she's a 100% narcissist that's sticking pictures. And now there are exceptions. I will never say all. If she has a lot of pictures of her cats and her dogs and her family and her mum and her dad and her brothers and sisters and whatever, fine. But if she's constantly taking pictures of herself and her fucking meals, everything she eats, everything she licks, everything she's chewing is on Instagram, dude, swipe left every time. You don't need that kind of shit in your life. This woman is going to be a nightmare to deal with, and that's if if she's not seeing 10 other guys behind your back. This is the thing. Cut out the supply, cut out the demand, and the supply will dry up. These e-thoughts will soon vanish if there are no simps to pay for them. There was a woman, what's her name? Delphine, something, Bella Delphine. She started selling her bath water. And she made a killing out of it. Then another woman started selling her farts in a jar. Do you know the country that had the most demand from this woman's farts in a jar? It was India. Her biggest customer supply was from India. They were buying her farts in a jar. And by the way, this girl was farting for real, because she started eating a lot of beans and a lot of high fiber stuff in order to get a lot of farts. And then she's had major stomach issues. She had to go to the hospital and everything. She almost died because she was farting in a jar. And India was her biggest customer base, her biggest demographics. Yes, India. So this is a global shit now. You see, we're not dealing with thoughts. We're not dealing with simps in Britain. We're not dealing with simps in North America or in Europe. We're dealing with simps in India, a billion-strong country of 1 billion people, possibly 500 million simps. Then you got your Chinese, you got your Middle Easterners, all the fucking Arabs and Iranians and Afghans. They're all buying farts off these e-thoughts in the West. They're the ones who are keeping most of these idiots in money, keeping this businesses running. I mean, for the love of God. I mean, what are we supposed to say? What are you supposed to stop buying women's farts? Simps, stop buying women's farts. How is it that I had to say this? I am saying these words and I still can't believe that I have to say these words. That these words have to be uttered by anyone. Stop buying women's farts. I had to say these words. This to me is the most surreal fucking moment of my life, that I have to tell people not to buy farts in a jar. That is insane. What is wrong with you? Holy shit. And I haven't even started with the bathwater shit. The bathwater shit is another ridiculous thing. And also Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow sold her vagina-scented candles. Let me find that. Let me find Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina-scented candles up in here. Look at this shit. Look at this. What? This is what I mean. This is the simp. This is supply and demand. There you go. Smells like my vagina by Gwyneth Paltrow. This sold. This fucking sold. People bought this. They went out and spent their hard-earned money on this. This is unbelievable. Unfucking believable. This, I have to tell. How is it that anyone has to tell anyone not to buy this shit? Don't buy people's farts. Don't buy vaginas scented candles. Don't buy women's fucking bathwaters. You simping sons of bitches. If you stop supplying these women with money, this shit will eventually stop. But you don't. You fucking simps are killing it for the rest of us, by the way. You're absolutely ruining these fucking women for the rest of us, because, well, a woman who thinks that she can make millions out of selling her fucking farts isn't gonna go around looking for a man to take care of her. She's like, my farts make more than you do in a year. I make more from selling my fart. How is this conversation gonna go with a traditional setup of a man who wishes to take care of a woman? Here's a man, maybe he's not the smartest tool in the shed, but he's a hard-working man. He gets up at 4 a.m. every day and he works till you know his fingers are raw. Whatever he does, he's a plumber, he's a bin man, he's a lorry driver. Whatever it is he does, he works his ass off, kills himself, and says, "Look, I'm willing to provide for you as much as I can for as long as I'm able to." And the woman turns around and says, "Your entire month of 12-hour shifts, I make that in 10 minutes by selling my farts on the internet." How can any man compete with that? I can't sell my farts. I promise you, I'm willing to fucking give it a shot, but I don't think I'm gonna get many takers. I somehow don't think that venture, that particular avenue of entrepreneurship is gonna go anywhere. So how can any man honestly come and say, "Look, I'm just the..." Most men, by the way, most men are just normal people, are just normal human beings who've got normal jobs, but are willing to die to work and provide for their family. But women don't give a shit about that, because they all are funneling, gravitating towards that top 1% of hyper successful men. They all want to be with the Elon Musks and the Jeff Bezoses. And this is a sad state of affair. I feel so bad for young men who have to deal with this world in which a woman can sell her farts, and that would make 1,000 times more money than anything he could do. He can literally kill himself working every day. And the girl's farts will outdo his fucking effort. I mean, how can a man compete with that? How can any normal person really compete with that? Miss Banksy says, I'd make a fortune if it was quantity over quality. I'm not entirely sure there is a quality control system when it comes to farts in a jar. Miss Banksy, I'm pretty sure that there isn't really a quality controlled scenario with farts. I'm fairly sure that they're all pretty much standard across the board. I honestly, I don't know what the Q&A the QA was, the quality assurance on farts are. I don't know. Is there a beta testing process? Is there a beta testing phase of testing out the farts, flammability, odor, pungentness? I'm not entirely sure if there is a quality control standards for it. I'm fairly certain you'd probably do all right. But I don't know how many people are willing to be cheeky enough to actually say, right, I'm going to start selling my farts, people. Oh yeah, there was another girl who started selling her actual poo as well. Yeah, there was another one who started selling the poo, because, I mean, let's be honest, bath water, farts, the next natural step is shit. I mean, people are literally buying shit. At least the Gwyneth Paltrow candle is a candle. It provides light. You may get caught in a jam, and the only thing you've got, there's the sudden power outage, the battery in the flashlight is dead. You then got, bring out the Gwyneth Paltrow candle, and you've got a bit of lighting for the evening. But a jar of shit, I don't even know. I honestly don't even know at this point what possible use you could have with someone's shit, unless you're harvesting DNA or something. I just honestly, this is unbelievable. And again, I blame the men. I don't blame the women. I don't blame anyone who wants to hustle. You want to hustle, you're going to hustle, go ahead, hustle away. But men, stop it. Stop it. I'm begging you, stop it. This is embarrassing. At this stage, it's just embarrassing to be categorized in the same sexual category as other men. Now, I mean, I know nowadays, I think the term man is kind of a loose term, just like what is a woman. Being a woman is somewhat of a loose term these days. No one knows quite what that is, and maybe there are men with vaginas, but if you're a man with a vagina or if you're a man with a dick, I don't care. Stop buying women's farts, shits, vagina scented candles, whatever the fuck some thought is selling you out in the world. Stop it. Okay, I'm done. I'll be honest, that's it. I've blown my load. I didn't have anything else. I also wish to apologize to those people who were expecting me to do a show this evening at 7. I wanted to do something about the Lawrence Southern video. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend for you to go and see it. If you're involved in the little dramas of Tommy Robinson and all these online conservatives and this world of online conservatives, if you in any way have any interest in that, watch the Lawrence Southern documentary. It's 3 hours. It's not a short watch. It's 3 hours, but she drops major bombs. I mean, she drops some serious. She is hellfire missiling the shit out of this particular scene. She really drops some truths, and I wanna have a full review of that. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow night, around 7, maybe 8 o'clock. Hopefully about 7 if I can. So I'm planning to do that. For anyone who's interested, who wants to jump on the panel, please watch some of the documentary, at least some of it. Certainly, I think you can start with at the minimum at let me see. There's I time-stamped where if you don't want to watch all of it, and if you know the players at Speaker's Corner, Start watching at 59:28. At 59 minutes and 28 seconds, you start to get the Tommy Robinson stuff, and you get what's it called? Yeah, the Tommy Robinson and Raj. Raj features in it. Raj Speaker's Corner. Steve, Atheist Steve from Speaker's Corner. He's got little scenes in there. Well, I mean, these are just video scenes of the Tommy Robinson Day for Freedom event. So if you guys are interested in getting some real background behind the scenes, if you like, info, check out the Lauren Southern video. And if you don't want to watch this first half, just start watching from 59:28, because it's really good. I'll be honest, the whole thing is worth watching, I think. But if you just want to, if you're interested in just the Tommy stuff, then grab that. Can you drop a link for it? Yeah. Hold on. I will get a link out to you guys as well. You're so fucking lazy. You can't even type Lauren Southern documentary. Holy shit. Now, the other thing is actually that you guys should look out for is the fact that this video may be removed from YouTube. So that's the other part. Now, I've already downloaded it, and if it does get removed from YouTube, I will either try to upload it onto my channel, or I will break it up into multiple sections and upload it to Speakers Corner Online, my Speakers Corner Online channel. So if this video does get removed, but at 3 hours long, I have to cut it up in like 1 or 2 minute segments, because the Speakers Corner site doesn't really accept large videos. It's going to be a fucking kick in the ass trying to upload that 3 hours in multiple chunks. It'll be crazy. But either way, I've already downloaded it for anyone, and I'll try to I might put it on Odyssey. I might actually upload it to Odyssey if it gets taken off YouTube. So yeah, it's well worth it though. Absolutely well worth watching it. So I'm gonna do a stream on that tomorrow, and I'm happy to have anyone to come on and talk about it. But I only want to talk about the video. I don't want to get sidetracked to some other bullshit. So if you haven't seen the video and you jump on the fucking panel and you don't want to talk about the video, I would either kick you off, or I recommend for you to leave willingly. Because I hate it when people, I have a particular topic and I want to talk about, and then people jump on who have no idea what the fuck the topic was. They just want to fucking be on the panel. I was like, what the fuck are you doing on the panel? Dude, you've done nothing. You have no interest in the subject that I'm actually talking about, and you just jump on the fucking panel and start running your own fucking line of, conversation. Like, no, if you're gonna come on my panel, at least know what the fuck I'm talking about and talk about that. So yeah, so it's going to be about Lauren Southern. So if anyone wants to jump on the panel, at least look at some of the documentary so you know what the fuck is going on. So yeah, that should be very interesting. Actually, I'm actually quite curious. But as far as this other thing is concerned, now I posted the link. It doesn't look like anyone's really up for watching this, jumping on to have any kind of discussions about this. I've already given my thoughts. As I said, I despise simps, and I know. Look, I know it's hard. I know as a young man, the raging hormones that run through your body, your brain and your dick are at odds with each other. Your dick, although it seems like it's your friend, I'm telling you, it is your fucking enemy. He is not a friend of yours. He's just there to get you to stick him inside a vagine and just get you in all sorts of trouble. Look, I'm not saying my dick is my enemy. And maybe that's excessive. But he's not my friend. He's kind of a self-serving little dick. He's a bit of a self-serving little shit. He just wants what he wants. He doesn't give a shit about the consequences afterwards. Just stick it in there. Do it. Fuck it. Do it. Get in there. Exit strategy. Later. Don't worry about it. Just do it. Stick it. It literally does not give two fucks about the consequences after the event. He just wants you to stick it in there and get it out, get it done, get that endorphin rush going. And it's hard. I know it's hard. You see women every day. I see women every day, and I'm like, oh, fucking hell, look at that. It's just and it doesn't seem to even get better as you get older. I honestly thought that once you get a bit older, the shit calms down, and it becomes more, the constant thought of sex, and every time you see a naked pair of legs, your brain just fucking dissolves inside your skull. I thought it would calm down. It doesn't get better. I promise you this. At least certainly not into your 40s. But it will get easier to control because you will have a bit more awareness about your own brain and your own mind. You can rein it in a little bit more, but it doesn't get fucking easier. It hasn't, at least certainly not for me. I don't know what other men and their testosterone levels are like, but I've got a high sex drive, and it doesn't get easy. I am always on it. It's always on. It's just I have to like fucking grab it by its neck and choke the little bastard and like sit the fuck down. It's like trying to tame a wild horse. And so for young men, I know it's hard. I know you want it. I know you see these women. By the way, these thoughts online, they don't like you. They don't give a shit about you. They just like that money in your wallet. They want you to simp and buy their shit. They honestly don't give a shit about you. It's like these e-thoughts effectively are the strippers of the internet world now. Because when you go into a strip bar, the women are all over you. They'll sit on your lap, they'll stroke you, your hair, they'll play with you and they'll talk to you and they will pander to all your ego. Because they want you to spend money on them. Because they want you to take them for a dance, take them to the VIP lounge. And by the way, just like Chris Rock says, no matter what a stripper tells you, there is no sex in the champagne lounge. Oh, there's champagne in the champagne lounge, but there is no sex in the champagne lounge. So don't spend that money. Take it from someone who went to strip clubs for many years. To porn, damn, I said the word, but to adult entertainment parties. Literally, these Mia Khalifa types all over the shop. Sarah Thorpe, she's a famous British one. Many others. I met quite a few adult movie stars. And even I mean, if you guys know, there's a guy called Pascal who used to work with another guy called Bendover back in the 90s. He's still doing his own stuff now. Pascal's, I don't know, Sluts or something. But yeah, we hung out with Pascal. I hung out with him. I drank with him. With Mario, a guy called Mario also worked with Bendover. With Bendover himself. Now, if you guys know that British adult industry, you'll know these people. But if you don't, then you're better off. But nevertheless, it's not worth it. It's not worth any of it. You will just stop simping. It's all hollow. It's all pointless. It has no meaning. It really doesn't. And this is what I think even Russell Brand actually said this, and he's a proper famous person, and he's had more women than most men have had fucking hot dinners. So, and he said, I wanted it. I wanted all the fame. I wanted the adulation. I wanted it all. And when I got it, it was like dust in my mouth. It had no it had no meaning. It was hollow. It was pointless. And that's exactly what it is. So don't simp for these women. Find one good woman and pour everything you have into that one good woman. It'll be far more valuable and far more fruitful for you. If that woman truly likes you and truly loves you, that's what I'm saying about one good woman. That is a hard thing to find. I'm not telling you that finding that one good woman is an easy thing to find. That is a very hard thing to find. Some men go their entire lives never coming across that one good woman. But if you do find that one good woman, pour what you have into her, then spread yourself thin like a piece of butter on a large piece of toast. Don't spread yourself thin amongst many thoughts who don't give a shit about you. They don't care. They don't give a damn how many times you subscribe to their to their OnlyFans, how much money, how many super chats you send them on Twitch or on YouTube. They don't give a shit. No matter how many of the jars of farts you buy, they don't like you. You're just a walking wallet to them. You're a walking ATM. Stop doing these things. These women don't give two shits about you. They don't even know you. You think about it. They don't even know you. You're a John. You're a punter to them. You're just another. These are the terms prostitutes use for the male suitors, their customers. They call them Johns and punters and whatever. I don't know what are the terms they have. But that's all you are. You're just another customer. You know when you walk into McDonald's, if you walk into a McDonald's and you go up to the counter and you want to be served by someone, that person that you're giving money to for your burger, hamburger, whatever, do you think that person personally likes you? They personally want to know you? When you walk into Starbucks and you order your pumpkin sesame latte with oat milk and a nutmeg twist, do you think they give a shit about who you are? The guy serving you coffee, he doesn't care about you. He just cares about you paying him the money for that coffee. That is exactly what these ethos are. You are their customer. You are not their friend. You're not their lover. You're not even a human being, because most of the time you give them money over the internet. At least at Starbucks, the guy sees you in the eye. He looks you in the eye. He's across the counter physically in the same space as you. You are giving money to some fucking thought across the world who you don't even get to look at him in the eye. You don't even get to stand in the same room as them. And you're just giving money to these fucking thoughts. This is disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. But you are not their lover, you're not their boyfriend, and you're not their friend. You are just a customer to them. You are a John. That's all you are. Most of the time, they will probably talk shit behind your back after they cashed in their super chats too. They don't know who you are. Most of these people don't give a shit about these simps who funnel money to them. Stop it. Just stop it. It's unbelievably sad. And it's just so heartbreaking. You fucking Indians as well. Stop buying farts. India. I don't know how to get... Guys, please, if you know an Indian that can spread this message across the Indian subcontinent, please tell these fucking Indians and Pakistanis to stop buying farts in jars. This is disgraceful. You come from a rich heritage of culture and science and philosophy. Your gurus and your history is filled with deep thinkers. Now you're buying farts in a jar from fucking some thought in Alabama. It's disgraceful. Have some pride. And Indian women are gorgeous anyway. You've got plenty of Indian women. Why are you fucking simping after some thought in the United States? Some blue pink haired ponytail having fucking thought on Twitch just because she wears a tight fucking oh god. This is why you gotta bring back arranged marriage. Get these fucking simps married off quickly. You know, if this is the problem with liberalism. I think this is where the core of liberalism is failing us. Is when you let these men be single for too long, They instead of spending their money in a functional, useful fashion, raising a family, they're pouring it down fucking e-thoughts. That's why you got to bring back arranged marriage, man. You got to bring that fucker back. You got to get these men married off so that they're funneling their money into their fucking family instead of their fucking instead of these fucking purple-haired e-thoughts on Twitch. I mean, come on. What's the better use of that money? Just throw it against these Twitch thoughts and these OnlyFans thoughts, or is it better to at least give it to a family with kids? You just got to get these fuckers married off. I don't know, man. The way I see it is, in all honesty, once these sex robots come in, and I'm talking the proper sex robots, not these monstrous Terminator T-800s that are currently running around. I'm talking like new sex robots. Let me see if I can. Let me see what am I right now. What are we looking at? Okay, imagine you have a sex robot with that. Yes, please. Let me see if I can actually find sex robots. Hold on. Modern. I don't know. I saw some video somewhere. These moderns. I mean, this is not really what I'm looking for. I mean, look at this thing. This thing looks like a. This thing looks like if it malfunctions. Imagine you get a blue screen crash when this thing is holding onto your dick. It'll rip it right off. I mean, that's the problem, man. You can't afford to. I mean, look at these. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're getting better, but they still look. They look like something of my nightmares. To be honest with you, this thing would scare the shit out of me. Hold on. Okay, we're playing a video here. Let's see. No, I'm sorry. No, this is not attractive. This is scaring me. This immediately scares the shit. Look at the dead eyes in that fucking thing. I honestly no. No, this is not. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. I mean, look, it's getting there. It is sort of getting there, but we're not there yet. Holy shit. Nah, man. Nah, you can't risk it. There's no way I'm putting my dick in that mouth. There is no way. If that thing clamps down and suddenly has some kind of fucking DDoS attack, imagine you get a fucking hacker attack right in the middle of her blowing you, and then bam, it clamps down on that shit. You need to call the fucking fire brigade to bring the fucking jaws of life to release you from your sex doll's blowjob. You can't afford that sort of shit, man. There's no way. There's no way I'm risking my penis in that robotic fucking jaw. There is no way. No way. Have you seen the ending of Terminator when Sarah Connor puts the T-800 in that machine that sort of crushes it? That's what I'm picturing my dick. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me find find that scene. Oh, come on.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world.
No.
If you are wondering how...
Okay, first of all, I'm okay, hold on. Let me fast forward this shit. There you go. First of all, that is what I'm thinking the current fucking sex dolls pretty much look like. You know what I mean? Imagine the bitch gets jealous. She starts coming at you like this. You know what I mean? To me, that is all I'm thinking at the moment. And then hold on. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. And then this is your dick in her mouth if she suddenly has a DDoS attack or some kind of blue screen crash. That's it. That's your dick in her mouth. You don't want that. That is not a life you want to have. That is not a life you want to have. That is not what I'm talking about here. Okay, imagine this thing right here suddenly crashes in the middle of a blowjob. Bam, locks the jaws. Next thing you know, you're calling up the fire brigade. Please, can you come and bring the jaws of life to release my cock from this crazy machine's mouth? That is not a life you want to live. That is not a kind of risk. I mean, these are not Lucy Lou bots. We're not there yet. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And when this shit arrives, that's it. That's it. The days of thottery are over. Was that Diane Abbott? The Diane Abbott doll. Holy shit. I guarantee you there's some sicko out there that would order that. The Diane Abbott sex doll. There'll be some fucked up person that would order that, I guarantee you. I have seen men do the most horrendous fucking things and have the most fucked up fetishes. Remember, jar of liver, okay? A jar of liver. There will be someone out there who will have the Diane Abbott doll, I promise you. But at the moment, yeah, they're just not there yet, man. We're just not there. I mean, look at this. These are the things. I mean, like this doll that they were talking to, and you could ask it questions. Of course, they're building it as a sex doll. Of course, they're building these things all as sex dolls. They're not building these for so you can ask it a question. These are being built so that you can bang them. But I can't, man. I mean, look at this. Look at the eyes are dead. It's soulless. These are like. You can't. This would freak me out. I don't even know how these men can actually do this. I mean, how can this guy actually, like, have sex with this thing? It's so freaky looking. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thinking, what the hell's this? What the hell is this? What the fudge is this thing? This is, see what I mean? That's what I'm saying, man. Man will fuck anything. Somebody is going to actually fuck that. Somebody intends to have some kind of carnal knowledge with that. It looks like something that they bought in fucking B&Q. What is this? What is this? I swear men will shag anything. Absolutely anything. You no standards having motherfuckers. Holy shit. That's the Ryobi. This fucking hell. Like to see a pretty Patel. Like to see a pretty Patel doll. Yeah, so would I. But yeah, man. I mean, right now, I guess these are early days. I don't know. I don't think I think some of us may not be alive to see the day when this shit really gets serious. But they're coming. Oh, they're definitely coming. I'm telling you. This is what I'm saying. The days of these ethos are numbered. These ethos know that their fucking days are numbered. What the fuck is this? Look at this thing. Would you risk this? I wouldn't. I wouldn't risk putting anything in there. Hell no. I mean, I don't know if I can show this on YouTube. I'm gonna skip it. But there is no way. There is no fucking way I'm putting my Johnson into anywhere near this monstrous fucking creature. That's insane. At least an inflatable is going to go down. Yes, very good. How do you... false shepherd. What is false shepherd? Oh, that is a Ryobi. Would do a doll? Of course you all would. Any of you fuckers, especially the men. I mean, the women, I can maybe say some of them won't actually bang a sex doll. The men, in this chat, there are only two kinds of men: those who would fuck robot dolls and liars. Liars. Okay? That's the only kind of men that are currently in this chat. I know it. You know it. But yeah, man. Yeah, they're coming, man. Holy shit. Look at this fucking thing. Eden Robotics, Eve. What is this? What kind of insane person thinks this is in any way attractive? This is a woman. Is this a representation? What the fuck is this? It's those shoulders are not even like these alien looking fucking things. Dear God. I swear to God. Jerking off in VR is not a good idea. Good look. Jerking off in VR. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people are going to be banging away in Meta. You think people are going to be cracking off in Meta with their Oculus on? with their Oculus Rift, and they don't even know someone's walked into the room and has been watching them. Your mum's been walked into the room and has been watching you for the last 20 minutes as you're cracking one out. Macmill Cybernetics. Holy, look at these monstrous creatures. I mean, even this one, but this one is actually, this one is virtual. This one isn't an actual physical. I think this one is a Hong Kong inventor Ricky Ma grabbed headlines in 2016 with his lifelike Mark I model robot, particularly for its uncanny resemblance to actress Scarlett Johansson. Of course there's going to be Scarlett Johansson sex dolls, Lucy Liu dolls. There's, of course, 100% there's going to be Scarlett Johansson, the Black Widow doll. The Black Widow model. Oh, there's no way there won't be actual famous people sex dolls. But at the moment, I just want them to look like human beings. I don't even care if it's a famous one or not. I just need them to be at least. Look at this fucking thing. This is straight out of a fucking horror movie. What is this? What the fuck is this? I mean, look, I get it. Yes, you would have sex with a jar of fucking liver, but can you still? I mean, how can these men have sex? This thing would scare the shit out of me. Can you imagine at night this thing sitting on your couch? Because I mean, you know, where are you going to store it? You're going to stick it in a closet? You're probably going to sit it in the couch somewhere, or even lying next to you in bed, and you wake up. It's pitch black. It's 3 a.m. and you roll over, and this is what's next to you. If you don't shit yourself, you're not human. There is no way you'll just turn around. This is one of those like jump scare scenes from some fucking poltergeist movie when the dead body falls out of the coffin. That's the kind of fucking thing that I see when I see this shit. Holy shit, man. Oh. But they're coming, man. It's hard. I know it's not there yet. It's not there yet. But soon enough. It's getting there. It's still scary as fuck. Still scary as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll be honest, they are already 1,000-fold ahead of what they were doing like 5-6 years ago. I mean, this is what was happening. I'm sure. I think there has been some progress made because we're not dealing with these monstrosities anymore. But yeah, it's, oh my god, AI. There you go, Samantha, the AI sex doll. It's coming, man. It's coming. You e-thoughts out there, you fucking cash in all you can for now, because your fucking days are numbered, ladies. you e-thoughts that are your Instagram models and your OnlyFans. That's gonna dry up soon. Oh my God, can you believe this? Here's another entrepreneurial option. I guarantee you it'll happen. They'll have these fucking sex dolls. Once they become like really, like AI becomes really good, they'll have them chatting to simps online, like Twitch and all that. And then they'll have sex doll in OnlyFans. So it won't just be regular thoughts on OnlyFans. It'll be robot sex dolls on OnlyFans. So if you can't afford to actually buy one for yourself, you can pay a little bit of money to see its tits. That's coming. I don't even think that's even fucking. I think that's just a prediction. That's not even like a joke at this point. Have you seen Ex Machina? Yes, I have. I have seen Ex Machina, and that was also really fucked up, but it was very good. But I'm telling you, man, actually, you guys, what you really want to look out for is a TV show called the Outer Limits, and there's a scene. There's an episode called Valerie 29. Hold on, let me see if I can find it for you guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. Here we go. Here we go. Valerie 23. Now, I'm not gonna show you the whole thing. Oh, bloody hell. They've got the entire friggin' episode on. Hold on a minute. Where's the damn... Okay, hold on. Let me... Oh, here. This is an episode of The Outer Limits, Valerie 23. Look out for it on YouTube. The whole episode is on YouTube, actually. There is a incredibly interesting scene that I can't actually show you because there you go. This is what I'm talking about. When we reach Valerie 23 stuff, that's when shit gets real. That's when things get serious. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We need Valerie 23 level. And this was quite a long time, actually. There you go. Look at that. Now, don't get me wrong. This bit freaks me out. Again, gets a little bit creepy. But nonetheless, this is what I'm waiting on. When we reach this sort of level, I will be happy. When we get, I mean, okay, this obviously is a TV show. The special effects are a bit shit. You're not gonna have weird looking shit like that. But yeah, man. Let me see. Where is it? Where's a bit more value? But yeah, this is this is also in this episode. She goes crazy, and she tries to kill the dude's lover, a friend or whatever. Yeah, she does go nuts, and hence why I am so incredibly careful. This is why I'm sending out warnings already. Did you ever watch? What was it? Did you ever watch this? It's sick but hilarious still. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miss Banksy. I will watch it later. Is it? Can I put it on YouTube, or is this not YouTube friendly? I suspect it's not YouTube friendly, but I will definitely watch it and check it out later. Meet my girlfriend. Oh, the dating. Yes, that's the. Oh, this is the people who buy those real dolls. Yes. I know what you mean. But yeah, this is believe me. You guys want to watch this whole episode. I can't actually show you the the parts where things become. Oh, you see, she cries. Look at that. She has emotions. And this is the bit. Hold on. Look at this. She's wiping the pants. She's emotional. Boom. That's what I'm saying. That's your dick right there. Okay, you piss off your sex robot. You piss off your regular girlfriend. She might throw a pot at you. This one will grab your dick and snap it off like she just did that skillet. Okay, watch that handle. Yeah, you see, that's it. That's what I'm saying. That's what scares the shit out of me. That's why I don't want any bugs or any faults or any issues before they perfect. I'm not buying the first fucking. I'll tell you what. If I was, if these things start to come out, do not be an early adopter of the first series of the sex dolls. Because just like your phone, imagine, you guys remember when the iPhone 6 or some shit came out and the plastic and the metal was weak and it kept bending. They called it the bendy phone because they all started to bend in your pocket and everything because they were too thin. Or the other series came out and the antenna didn't work properly because they didn't get that properly fixed. So then some of them they had to recall, some of them they had to they had to effectively fix the antenna and then release another edition of it. You don't want that with your sex doll. You don't want your sex doll ripping off your cock because it was faulty and you had to wait for the next generation so that they fix it. Because if Apple releases a sex doll, don't even think about buying until like the 5th model, because those bastards keep holding back features. So like the first one will rip your cock off, the second one will have like extra padding in the vagina or some shit, and they keep adding features as they go along. They're not going to release the full functioning edition in the first fucking model, are they? So do not be an early adopter for your first sex doll. I'm telling you that your robotic android sex doll, don't be an early adopter. She'll most likely crash in the middle of she'll probably clinch her vagina, her vaginal cavity, and just, oh man, imagine the vaginal cavity malfunctions and she just crushes your cock. They have to pull your cock out and it's like those cartoons, it's just flat like a piece of paper. Oh shit, I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I am fucking lost the fucking plot. But do not be an early adopter of your Apple Android based iOS sex doll. Wait for iOS 7 version, because the first one, you saw what she just did to that skillet, right? You see what I'm talking about, what we're working here with. These you do not want this. You do not want this to be your Johnson, people. Wait for the second model. This Valerie 23 was a recall. They recalled her. Okay, there we go. Oh look, she's done her hair differently this time. I'm telling you, she is gorgeous. The girl that they used for this feature was freaking hell. Okay, I'm gonna try and go to this one little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna go any further because I think this is all you guys need. There is more, but I can't show it. There is a lot more. Trust me, there is more. This is an awesome episode of The Outer Limits, which is available on YouTube. I can't believe the whole thing is available on YouTube as well. But if I show you the bit that when she gets naked, I won't be able to. They'll take down my video. They will take down my video, but they won't take down the actual episode that is on YouTube. It's insane, absolutely insane. But yeah, there is a lot more. A lot more. It's a great episode. This is what I'm waiting on. Once they bring out Valerie 23, I am going balls deep. I'm throwing every penny I've got to this. I'm throwing every penny I've got at this. Is like, just take my money. Shut up and take my money. That's how I'm rolling with that one. But we can only dream. Anyway, boys and girls, I think I've ranted enough. Oh my god, I'm an hour and 20 minutes in. That's insane. Didn't even want to do an hour. Yeah, guys and girls, I think I'm gonna have to wrap this up now. Because we're done. But yeah, definitely check out The Outer Limits, Valerie 23. This is an old school. I think this is from the 80s or 90s maybe. It might be 90s. But yeah, it's an awesome episode. God, I'm so tempted to actually go full section, but I can't. It's not right. It's not right. All right, guys. Let's call this one a night. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Banksy, for coming. I love you and I miss you. Miss Banksy, if you're still around, check me out on Speakers Corner Online channel. I do go there. I do shows on a Wednesday. Every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Me and Manny Cinder, we're doing shows. For anyone out there who still isn't subscribed or doesn't know where we are at Speakers Corner Online, check us out. Speakers Corner Online YouTube channel every Wednesday. Me and Manny Cinder are putting on a show. Yeah, guys, trust me. You want to click that link. You want to watch this episode. You want to watch what happens here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to deny you guys. I'm gonna have to deny you some. And oh shit. Fuck. Bollocks. I screwed it up. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to end the show. I'm gonna have to actually take the show offline now. I don't think I can actually leave this show on. Weapon great. I know that girl is unbelievable. Her body is incredible. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to actually private this video now because I screwed up. I fucking porn bombed myself. By the way, this video is on YouTube. It's available on YouTube. It's not even a censored video on YouTube. It's insane. There's more skin on Instagram. Don't worry. I know, it's insane. It's unbelievable how. I mean, Twitter has full on porn. Twitter has like porn. It's not even like censored porn. It's just fully on porn on Twitter. Twitter doesn't give a shit about porn. But YouTube, they're much more stickler for this bullshit. And that's the thing. This video is on YouTube, but I will be punished for it, whilst YouTube will, whilst this video will carry on being available on YouTube. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, everyone, it's been emotional. Thank you for coming. And yeah, let's see if we can play us out with something. As I said, I've been listening to Kate Bush and The Stranger Things season 4 is just awesome. It's just absolutely awesome. Let me see if I can play this one. What is this? Yeah, that's Master of Puppets. It is season 4. Check it out. It'll blow your mind. But I will play something less copyrighted for the outro. Even though I've got to take this video offline anyway. What the fuck am I thinking? I got to take it offline anyway. Might as well go for the track I want to finish the show. But yeah, unfortunately, this show is gonna only now be available on Speakers Corner Online because I think I just porn bombed myself. Take care, guys. It's been awesome. Have a good one. And let's outro this biatch.
I'm a ghost. Now you see me, now you don't.